Hi, this is Ken Harris from Boston, and this is my video lesson for week 4 of the Berklee Online course Introduction to Music Production. This week we talked about dynamics, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Compressor limiter. This is a dynamic plugin that comes with Pro Tools 9. These compressors usually have two different sections. Here's the section that analyzes the input signal, and this is the virtual fader which adjusts the output signal. Here we have the input signal meter and the subsequent output signal meter. This is the gain reduction, which is the essential function of a compressor. The compressor reduces the dynamic range of signals, and it reduces it when it reaches a certain threshold, a certain set amount. And above that level, the volume is reduced according to various algorithms that one sets. So here's the threshold knob where you can adjust the decibel threshold above which the compressor takes effect. The ratio is the amount of compression once the signal crosses the threshold, and this is always set as a input to output ratio. When it's set for 1:1, the processor basically does nothing to the sound. But if you set it, for instance, to 2:1, then the compressor output is 1/2 the input when it's above the threshold. And we can set this for various increasing ratios, and here you can see when we reach the higher levels around 10:1, then those upper decibels are really cut out pretty thoroughly. And generally when we set the ratio at 10 or above, this is such extreme processing that the compressor functions essentially as a limiter. Here we have the attack knob, and the attack controls how quickly the compressor responds once the signal crosses the threshold. So if we set it for a long or slow attack, we would likely include these rapid transients that happen, but if we set it more quickly, then we might be able to remove or dampen those sounds. Likewise, the release control sets the amount of time it takes for the gain to return to its original level after the signal drops below the level of the threshold. The knee control here sets the rate at which the compressor reaches its full effect once the threshold has been exceeded. And you can have a hard knee compression where the compression kicks in fully right away, and that can be good for limiting and avoiding these rapid peak transients, or you can make it a softer knee compression where the effect is more gradual. And lastly, this gain control lets you change the overall output. So if you have something that's compressed, you limit the dynamic range and you decrease the output through gain reduction. But you can compensate for this and make your sound louder by adjusting the gain control and boosting the overall output. So there you have a quick summary on the various features on the compressor and limiter that comes with Pro Tools 9, a very valuable tool for adjusting your music. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Thanks.